everyone, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna try my absolute best to get the willow dress sorted. So it's been delivered, so you're gonna come with me, get the dress, and we're gonna alter it because it looks very similar to the willow dress that she wears on tour. However, I just need to do a few arrangements and make it look more authentic as possible to the one that she wears. So yeah, come with me to try and fix my willow dress. So I got the Evermore dress. It is a lot more salmony pink than like a sunset. On the camera it's really weird because it looks yellow, but in real life it's like a salmon pink. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna dye it with some paint. I did add red paint and I added this lemon yellow acrylic paint along with red acrylic paint. And this is what it's looking like at the minute, which looks 100% better in my opinion. It's looking so much more like the Evermore dress. Okay, so I left it soaking in the paint for an hour. I've just drained it and now I'm just hanging it up right outside my window, and the sun has just came out and I've got the fan on it, so it literally is a DIY project. It's looking 100% better. The color quality is exactly where I wanted it to be because now it's a lot more of this orangey color that I wanted. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. This was obviously it before, and you can see it's a lot more yellow. Now it's a lot more orange. So I'm gonna leave this hanging overnight, and then tomorrow we're gonna do the adjustments with the detailing. Good morning guys, it's the next day and the dress is fully dried. I'm so happy with it. It's the exact color that I want, so I'm going to show it to you guys. Like, that is the exact orange. I can't believe how well I've done it. So evenly, but it's all dry. So today we're going to do the detailing and do the slit in the dress. It's going to be very difficult. I'm not a professional by any means. This is literally a DIY project, but you guys are coming with me, so let's go and do the detailing.
Okay, so the very first step that I did was I outlined where I wanted the gems to go, and looking at a reference picture, it's actually a really easy design. It's just like a vine design. So what I'd done was I got the gems, as you can see, and I started gluing them on. However, the first one turned out horrendous. This second one turned out way better, so I do go back and alter the first one to look more like the second design, as you can see here. But it's actually a really easy design, so I started putting a line of gems in the middle as like the stem, and then just working upwards, and that's what I'd done. The second thing I needed to do to this dress was create a slit, and she has a slit in the left side of her Evermore era dress. So I done that, and then I pulled it apart so it looked more ruffly, and you can't really see any of like the bad cutting that I've done. Whilst I was cutting, I did realise that there was an underskirt, which was perfect, so that means that I have more material to work with if needed. So I ended up cutting that right where the slit was. Then I started to go in again with the felt tip pen, and this is actually a really easy design as well. It's just like a V shape with 3 other like gems on top, sort of like a smiley face but with 3 eyes instead of 2. So I've done that again with the reference picture, looking at it, seeing that I've got it dead on, and again I just used glue on this.
Was able to make the frilly bits because when I cut the slit, that's when I realized, oh, I've actually got more fabric. So then what I've done is I just cut it all to length, and then I've just glued it on. So I'm waiting for all of this to dry, but I am so happy with how it's looking so far. I think it's looking better than what I thought it was going to look like, in all honesty. I need to try and figure out what I'm going to do here because I tried my absolute best to glue this on, but it just wasn't having any of it. So I don't really know what I'm going to do for the lace up part, but I will keep you guys updated. But so far I'm so happy. It's the next day. I have tried the Evermore dress on and it fits perfectly. The only thing that I really need to alter about this dress is where I've done the slit. My cutting is just horrendous, and no matter how many times I try and make it seem like a straight line, it just doesn't want to work. So what I've done is I've turned the dress inside out, and what we're going to do is we're just going to fold the dress inwards like that and then glue it at the back so it seems more of like a stable slit because my cutting is just not it. I have also bought a binder just because my chest area is a lot bigger than Taylor's, and when I tried the dress on it was a bit too much of the chest area for my liking, so I have bought a binder just to go underneath. But I think when I put it on with the dress and with the cape you're not going to see it. But first of all, let's just fit the slit in the dress.
So to fix the slit in the dress, literally all I done was turn the dress inside out, and then I put some glue on the one side of the dress, which is the inside, and then just folded the slit inwards. So then when I'm wearing it the right way round, you won't see any of the horrendous cutting that I've done. And this way, it's just an easier way for me, just because I don't own a sewing kit.
Once again, the dress is in its drying place. The sun's directly on it, and to be honest, this glue dries really quickly. So I'm going to come back to this in maybe in about 2 hours to see how well it's dried. I've just finished the detailing up here, which was quite hard to do, but I mean I managed to do it. It's literally just a zigzag, and then I've tied it at the top. But this is what the Evermore dress is looking like. I'm so happy with it. She's so cute. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So I'm just gonna wait for the glue to dry, because what I've done was I turned the dress inside out, and then that's when I poked the holes through it, and then I tied knots on the other side so the lace wouldn't come out this way. So I just need to wait for the glue to dry, just so I've glued it at the back there, and yeah, she is pretty much done. Okay, I've got it on right now. Everything fits, everything is exactly how I wanted it. So this is the final result of the Evermore dress.